We're here at Raritan Landing Golf Course, just located outside of New York City. For 30 bucks, you might be able to find a gem. Bring your hoodie. It's one of those type of golf courses. Get out here and really practice if you were in college. Get your hoodie on. The course really is a college golf course, playing more to the people that are just trying to get a little bit better at golf. Not the best, but at least playing a little bit of par golf with the par fest. And there's nobody out on this golf course at 7:30 in the morning. As I predicted, some of these college kids like to sleep in. I bet you in the afternoon this course gets a little jumping, a little party, but no beer bottles, nothing crazy. It doesn't take long to start to find.
Although this really was not a trashy golf course, just located outside of New York City. Might have been a little bit of a hidden gem here that you might want to try to swing in and play. Everything about it starts off.
Hey, how are you?
Very well. Golf course is set up like a figure eight. Want to go back and to the left to get to 14.
14 back to the left.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that should be the only point where we have.
On number one now.
Although there is 18 holes here, it is just a par 58, stretching just over 3,000 yards at 3,227 yards from those back tees.
Really another hole that's 80 yards.
Really, this is the layout of the golf course. It's just a punch it about 100, 170 yards sometimes. If you look at some of the furthest holes, it's 300 yards from those back tees. You can get better at golf at these type of golf courses. You want to stay out of the sand traps here. There's a few of them as you get closer to the greens on every one of the holes. Get your money's worth. 30 bucks to play the golf course. You can't go wrong.
This is a $30 golf course. That still works, in my opinion. There's soap in there. Let's take a look. You probably can't see it. There's some soap in there. They're putting together a course here, cleaning out some beers. Are they morning beers? Probably. Damn, it's 8:30. We had a hurricane come through. Couldn't play a lot of golf this week, but as a result, the course has been completely absorbed. New York City is pretty much underwater yesterday, so we were lucky to get out here. There's a couple streams coming through the course, but for the most part, it's an executive course with a par 58. I tell you what, I like it. So here we are on number 3, one of the first holes that actually really open up. It's a 270 yards, so not too far, but definitely not a par 3. I just want to draw this over. That's not my shot here. They got it. Don't be bashful. Use it.
And that's why you have to take care of the golf courses. And we're going to most importantly talk about the history of this one. Built by Stephen Kay. And that name does sound familiar. He's built over 300 golf courses since 1983. Some of them are big names. Most of them are in New Jersey. This course, again, is a small one. 3,000 yards. Not much to play with. But it was open October 1st, 1999, the beginning of a fiscal year. Now it offers premier shot making and accuracy opportunity to get better at golf here. Some of the holes I think were better than others, like this one. You have to really blast your iron. I don't think you'll touch driver out here for the most part. I could see how it getting completely backed up here and being not too far from Rutgers College. I don't see how everyone was playing out here, getting out here at 7 o'clock in the morning, make a big difference of getting footage, and that's what we did here. But the overall experience was pretty good for 30 bucks. Only find some golf now deals for about 23, and I think even lower. But for the most part, this course right here kind of plays exactly what you think. Just get a little bit better at golf,
Generous drop.
get better at practicing, maybe hit 2 or 3, get some generous shots out there. Comparison to the golf reviews, looking at Google, is a 4.3 out of 5, which is incredibly high. 206 reviews, so that's legit. And that's insane. one would think. I think it's really the price. You know, for 25 bucks to play a legit golf course, you can hit driver on some of them. If you're looking at three something, maybe I'll pull that back and say you could definitely hit driver on at least 4 of these holes. If you blasted about 300 yards, you can actually get a good opportunity to play some of the best golf you ever played in your life.
Just out of curiosity, I wanted to see if this was a par 5 here. Par 4. There's no par 5s. So yeah, this makes sense. 340 yards, one of the furthest holes on this course. You got a fairway here, goes into kind of the rough, a little patchy, and into another fairway on the other side. It's bent grass greens, bent grass fairways. See right off the bat, I think they take pretty good care of this golf course for an executive course. With these executive courses, you want to say what you want, but it's easier to maintain smaller courses. You go up to
one of these bigger courses with 36 holes, it's just impossible to keep track of it unless you have consistent resources and weather. Weather's a big factor. You can see it plays a factor here. You can't be just driving around in this wet stuff. And for the most part, it can become pretty frustrating. Here, you have a good time. Just walk the golf course. It's really a walkable, friendly golf course. If anything, Stephen K, I like what he's done. Hopefully we can reach out to someone like him and put together an interview down the road, because I would love to talk to someone that puts together nice courses
we're on
like
number
this.
9 now. Same distance. It says a little bit further. Got deer swinging through. Let's see.
Overall, a lot of wildlife. We were able to footage some of it. Deer's just swinging right through all of the par 3s. In total, there is 6 par 3s on the first 9, and the remaining are just par 4s. You can see right here another deer, not sure what to do. I didn't know how to really walk around this course. I'm glad that guy in the beginning kind of gave me a layout of, hey, it's going to get a little confusing out here. You might want to get ahead of this. For the most part, I think the overall experience at this golf course might be worth taking a look at for yourself. Or if we didn't get this golf review right, or if you live near it and you're just a fan of this course, write down a comment. Are we doing the right thing on this? Are we showing these good Middlesex County, New Jersey courses like this one right here? And I tell you what, I don't know. We're going to have to hear your comments down below. Most importantly, we got to let you know this is a municipal golf course. It's something that, no surprise here, the price was extremely right. Not many people out there playing. And for the most part, it seems like it has pretty good reviews online. If you played this course or any other courses in the area, let us know if we're missing one, or if we got to hit one, or if you just want to play golf with us, because we're going to at least hit 5 in this area.
Whether porta potties was a concern here or not, they're all over this golf course. Along with the deer that I've never seen a golf course have, just spread throughout the course. It's saying 170, 173.
That's really what it comes down to this whole time. It's not knowing your yardage. I felt like most of the yardage were a little bit shorter, and I ended up flying the ball more often than not. A lot of bridges, a lot of streams, like mentioned earlier in the video, going through this golf course. You get a lot of nature just happening around here. Completely saturated and soaked.
We
Keep
finally
that
are
in
starting
consideration.
to get the rain that we're expecting to get. So when in doubt, get the 1 iron out. 3 something, 325 I think, or 315. Get away with it. Oh, I got away with that.
Each one of the 9 holes are a par 29. And with the back 9 stretching a little bit shorter, just 30 yards short, 1,640 yards. The hardest hole on the golf course would be the last hole, number 18. So if your frustration's getting a little
The last few finishing holes here at this executive golf course feels like a true golf course, man. Look at this. I mean, that's got to be 350. Take a look at the scorecard.
It's 341.
Almost the furthest hole sitting
Number
at 341. Number 7, 342. It's hard to tell with the tee boxes.
I thought this was a good hole. I felt like you could kind of get away with one here and still throw one up, get close. Got double bogey on that one, so nothing too good. But it gets a little tight up here. And Stephen K is known for some of the design. As you get closer to the green, it just gets tight. Putting surfaces and everything was I mean, hats off to the superintendents here at this golf course. They put together I think they have multiple resources from other courses, I believe, so that might play a factor why it's in such a good shape. But out of a score of 1 to 10, it's still in the 6. Maybe, probably 5.6.